announcement. Just a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'll catch your breath when you're here.
Do you have a language
Converter?
On the site, there's the converter that translates the languages. But as we continue to grow, as our Spanish community grows, we'll convert it into Spanish and not rely on the languages. As we go into Russia, we'll translate into Russian. So wherever we move to, we'll make sure that we get it translated. Yeah, for sure.
I just realized that today because
Yeah.
Strongman pushed me in front of a French person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to get 3 people at 25 euros. That is, she just told me it's like $50 Canadian.
Your original
35
registration is
35
€35, and that works out to about $52.
And then we get 3 people to do that, and it turns to
Yours is free.
here's free, so it turns into almost $1 million or something.
Yeah, that's right. Through duplication.
Because duplication.
As 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, and so on and so forth. Because now you start receiving from a whole bunch of people that you don't know. Like, that's the duplication process. You help, and they help, and they help, and they help, and it just keeps growing.
So I pick if I wanted to do development, if I wanted to do a charity for kids or something, you said I could do unlimited.
Yeah, whatever you're passionate about.
Or your company control it. Controls the funds.
No. So the funds come into the company, but once you've made the money, we send you your funds every week, and you have 100% access to them. It's not like some companies you join and they give you 2% a day or something like that, right? And it just doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So no, you've got access to your funds.
It's my money now. I want it
And I
now.
support right here. Do I have to register a charity too on top of it?
No, absolutely not. No.
Very good question. Very good.
Now, if you do register a charity, then your donors, you can give them a tax receipt, right? But you don't, because this is crowdfunding.
Non-profit.
You don't need to register a charity, but you can
How does the donor make a payment through a credit card?
through credit card. Yeah.
And you pay back the commission onto
Into an e-wallet, and then you can take it out on your credit card. And so on. Now, for Alistair, right? No, it was longer than Alistair. What was it?
Alexander.
Oh, sure, it's fine.
Okay. You were talking about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Now, cryptocurrencies are cool.
Nice.
Really interesting. They're a rage, and they are the future. So when you pay us, you can pay us in Bitcoin if you want. If you want to join, you can join in Bitcoin. The other thing is you can take out in Bitcoin.
Yes.
Right? So you can withdraw in Bitcoin, and in a couple of weeks you'll be able to withdraw in Ethereum as well. So you can take the cash out, you can take it out in cash, you can take it out in Bitcoin, you can send it to your bank and have it converted to Canadian, you can send it to your Bitcoin account and have it in Bitcoin. You can send part of it to your Bitcoin, part of it to your bank, right? It's your money. So just like, it's actually easier in the bank, because when you do stuff in the bank, they make you jump through hoops. This is your money, you have access to. Right.
You get the money bit by bit, right?
Pardon me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and when you you're going to make money in euros, right? So let's say you got 25,000 euros that you made this week. When you withdraw it, you can withdraw it in Bitcoin.
And you get it bit by bit, right?
No, you get it all. Yeah.
So Dave,
Yeah.
I have a client. They wants to do a fundraising for $500,000.
Them to come here.
Yeah.
No. Once they get their 3 to start up their funding for the $500,000. By what you just showed us, they make it in 28 days.
Yeah, you can make it.
Yeah, once they build it.
You can make it like the really cool thing is that let's talk about fundraising for a second.
Thank you very much.
So in 2015, in the United States of America, $175 trillion was raised for fundraising. Raising fundraising. Sorry.
Non-profit. Non-profit.
I can do it.
I think it is trillion.
Non-profit.
I'm pretty certain it's trillion. 175 trillion was raised for fundraising. Do you know of that 175 trillion? There was only, I think, 160 billion that actually went to the fund.
No way.
All the rest was all fees and not so much taxes.
The
but,
bureaucracy
you know,
behind it.
Administrative.
there's always all these administrative fees, right? So all of the good works and the good deeds that we do, it usually goes to administrators and so on and so forth, right? So, you know, we're going to be able to do some really, really awesome things here. And let's talk. So, 25 euros is not a lot of money for anybody, right?
We should have made it 100 to start.
No. We want everyone to get it. We want everyone
Right,
to get
the mass,
involved.
the mass.
Exactly.
You're greedy, man. You're greedy.
Now, let's say that one of our community members, maybe their house burned down for some reason, right? You know, stuff happens, right? A natural disaster, unnatural disaster. If their house burns down and we're passionate and we want to donate to them, right? If you decide you want to give 1,000 euros to that particular individual, we make it work the same way. So we take 500 euros and we give it directly to that person. But we want to encourage
In
everyone.
their crowdfunding.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we want to encourage everyone to continue to give to the team, right? So the other 500 goes into the system and gets split up in those ways that we talked about.
Nice.
So that way the cause gets a nice chunk, but it also benefits the entire team. So we keep doing the things that we
The
want.
trickle down.
Yeah, exactly. Trickle up, actually.
I like
Right?
that.
Trickle down sucks. Trickle up is cool.
You know, like if there's some people say, you know, I start a cause, and then they said, well, you know, I'm not a person to bring people, but I want to donate.
Nice.
Right.
So if I get a lot of people to do that, then that can be
Of course.
But what happened to them? What
But you
happened
see,
to
one of the cool things though is that, you know, because we're different, we're not asking people to help us. We're asking if we can help them, right?
Wow.
So it's like
Reverse.
a reverse dynamic, right? Like, you know, fundraising. I don't know if any of you have ever done fundraising. Like, I wanted to understand how a phone room works. So I went and I worked in a phone room for about 2 weeks.
Stock market.
No. It was to raise donations for various causes and stuff like that. It sucked. You know, it's hard work. You know, you're when you go home at the end of raising funds, and I'm sure these people that have these worthy causes, if they're on the phones all day, people hanging up on you, people calling you all kinds of nasty names. Like when I got a whole bunch of domain names with GoDaddy, and they share my phone number with a lot of people. I get 10 phone calls a day, so I let them. Hello, is David there? Yes. How can I help you? Oh, I'm Sam, and I'm calling from da da. Click.
Oh, Dave.
You get 20 calls a day. Wow. It's actually kind of fun.
You're just waiting for them to say it.
Yeah.
Stress relieving.
Yeah, right.
David,
So-
there's questions here, sorry. So as soon as I start an account for whatever I want
Yeah.
right away, or do I
Yeah,
wait
no,
for
you-
it for
you-
people?
You can, as soon as the very second that you start, you're in.
And you're starting right now. So.
Right. Yeah. And by the way, you can register on, if you got a smartphone, you can register on your smartphone right now. You got a computer, register on your computer. You can get started right now.
I have another question. Marketing tool.
Yes.
I didn't see too much of that here.
Yeah, there's lots of them back there.
Oh, it's in the back.
Yeah. There's
Money will
the
start
sales
as
page
soon as
programs
you
back there.
run your
There's
office.
postcards that are back there. There's all kinds of cool stuff that's back there. Right.
One of his main issues is how did I convert it into a currency once
That's too complicated. That's for another day.
You're asking for me?
Yeah. That's for a different day. So now I want to I don't want to keep everybody here for a long period of time. I want to give everybody obviously an opportunity to register, talk to whoever brought you, invited you. But just I don't know if you were getting ready to go, but Nadia and Teresa, they may have talked to you about the other system as well. How many people, you guys heard about the other, did Nadia tell you about the other system? So my first system is a really interesting system, and I think I've got something on here that I might be able to use to show us.
So there's, you know, the anti-spam thing for email blasts and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Does your
Nah, we just decided we're just going to spam everybody.
It's only three. You can't span after three.
The emails are hilarious though.
Oh, yeah.
No, after 3, you can't spend anyone else after.
No, the thing is that people can opt out, obviously, and stuff like that. There's a certain some of them. If it's not well, everybody's opting in, right? So because they're opting in, we're sending an email, and if they want to opt out, it's easy to opt out. I'm trying to find.
Wish I could see this.
Okay, so this is cool. Awesome. So this is the other system. As you see, they're all smiling. So G1G, I don't want you to record this one though.
Oh, sure.
G1G4 is